Hi everybody and welcome to our AMS team data meeting. We're going to be targeting instruction to meet student needs. Our purpose here today is, as a team, we're going to determine the risk level and identify students in need of supplemental support.
At the meeting, we're going to address these questions. Which students will need tiered support? What available research-based interventions and practices do we have that best match this student's needs? How can we differentiate Tier 1 content instruction to support these students? What do we do as a team to make this really happen for our students? We're going to identify targeted skill areas and the name of the intervention.
So there's a lot of people who will be attending these meetings. We thought it would be best to identify everybody's roles. Rob will be our facilitator who keeps us all on track. Kara will be documenting all of the interventions on our spreadsheet. Josh will be sure to keep us adhering to our time. The counselors will bring any information relevant to attendance and social-emotional concerns. Beth will bring academic data, and your intervention providers, your math and ELA teachers, will share any additional information they have from their student progress. And then team teachers will bring any other data they may have from their individual classrooms, perhaps differentiation they've used.
So we have this spreadsheet that everyone will have access to, and the meeting minutes will be taken on this intervention spreadsheet. What exactly is going to be shared? We're going to share the FastBridge results from both reading and math, state assessment performance, and our local 10, 20, and 40-week checkpoint assessments, and of course any current interventions that are in place in your classrooms.
While we're in these meetings, we will be collecting and deciding on data for Tier 1 adjustments for particular students, any changes in interventions we're currently giving, and any further assessment or evaluation needs we might feel appropriate.
So I'm going to explain the academic decision-making tree. The decision-making process begins with looking at a student's performance on the most recent FastBridge assessment. The first box on the left shows the path for most of our students. If the students are in the 25th percentile and above, they will take the next screening that is scheduled for all students. If a student falls below the 25th percentile, there are three paths to consider. The green path shows that although the student's screening score is concerning, there are no other academic concerns at this time, so we will monitor and differentiate for that student in Tier 1. The second, or yellow path, would show some evidence to support concerns from the initial screening of this student. Based on the concerns, this student would be placed in a Tier 2 intervention focused on targeted instruction and progress monitored. The red, or third path, would show that there were many concerns, academic concerns, with regards to this student. This student would be placed in a Tier 3 intervention that is intensive and focused on missing foundational skills. Again, progress monitor would be used frequently to ensure the student is benefiting from this instruction.
So there are some things you should do before you attend the meeting. Be sure to review the data on the spreadsheet before you arrive. Bring any gradebooks or information on student progress you may have, and consider any Tier 1 interventions you've already used within your classroom.
And there are some don'ts. Please don't share anecdotal stories about students not specifically related to their progress. Also, don't be offended if we don't get to talk about a student you want to discuss. We can always come to them later at another meeting. And don't assume that this process is just applying to math and ELA teachers. Everyone can gain some information from these meetings.
Well, there you have it, our AMS team data meetings, which will be starting in just a moment. Thank you for everyone's attention.